Hey Nick, this is my response to you. I just want to say that I learned a lot about your video, figured out some new things that I wasn't necessarily thinking about as it comes to being creative that I just thought were really cool, and I'm just going to briefly go over them. So, you stated that you were differently creative in different settings, whether it be work or school or wherever you're at. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about how my creativity is different and how it takes different shapes and forms depending upon where I am. That's one thing that I was just not thinking about whenever doing this assignment, but it's something I definitely am thinking about now, and something that I will definitely use to my advantage and kind of use it to help me whenever I'm kind of falling short, or I need to kind of realize something so I can get out of my own way when it comes to being creative. You also learned about yourself that distractions make it difficult for you to be creative. I definitely can see that. I mean, there's always 1,000 things going on in our lives that we can take as being a hindrance to us, and it's really hard to kind of overcome some of those obstacles. But you kind of mentioned some ways to get around that and deal with that so you could continue to be creative and continue to apply these principles to your life. And I thought that was very cool. Thought that was something that was very interesting to put in as kind of a reflection point. It says you could use creativity in ways that would help you like apply for jobs and make your resume. And I definitely think that as everything has been seen and everything has been done, it's definitely cool that you're trying to find a way to be creative and reinvent, something so it sets you apart from others. I think that's really cool, and that is something that you've really got a good grasp on, and you're, working to make that happen. And then it says you were creative in ways you communicate. You could be creative in ways that you communicate. I think that that's very important, especially when you said being articulate, making sure that you're telling the right things and getting the right things relayed to the people that you work with. Lastly, you said that you wanted to kind of learn how to be creative with your money. I think that that's pretty cool because you can either invest or, kind of find ways to budget and get towards the things that you want. And I think that that's really cool, and that's a creative way to kind of use some of the skills you applied to your personal life as well as, kind of business decisions.